Nukes Top 5. 5 scary ghost videos that will make you cry for daddy. You're putting a lot of expectation on this one. Let's do this.
The Witching Board. Popular paranormal live streamer Ricky Velasquez and his wife Liz traveled to an allegedly haunted house somewhere out in the middle of nowhere in Mexico.
That's smart.
Now, apparently the story of this place is truly dark and disturbing because Ricky will only mention that the house was once home to an extremely large family named Hernandez. Apparently some tragic and unspeakable event occurred at the Hernandez home, and most of the family, including many women and children, lost their lives. Now, whatever did happen, apparently it was so horrific that many people still leave candles at the house to pay their respects to this day.
Well, then they ought to know
So
what
after
happened.
exploring the
Somebody tell us.
downstairs, Ricky and Liz head up to the second floor. And that's when they begin to experience something that makes their blood run cold. Ricky is broadcasting their exploration live on YouTube. And as he reads comments from his live stream audience, this happens.
¿Fuiste tú? No, man. Oh, güey. Bebé, háblale tú.
You talk to it.
Sí.
I'll just make it
Hola.
mad. You do the talking.
No, man.
That poor dude.
She's not even flinching.
He was like, whatever, cool. Like glass.
I know.
¿Fuiste tú?
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah, I
like
heard
broken
like
glass.
glass.
The couple hears very strange sounds from somewhere on the top floor. Banging, moaning, and even what sounds like the voice of a young child.
I heard that.
No, man.
So now, in an
No,
attempt to
brother.
make contact with the dead, Ricky and Liz decide to use a Ouija board. And as you might have guessed, it did not go well. During the Ouija board session, the couple continues to hear disturbing sounds coming from the house. Then something happens that absolutely scares the shit out of them.
¿Estás aquí con nosotros?
Yeah.
Liz, muérete de aquí.
We gotta get out of here! Get out! Aren't you supposed to close the session or something?
Yeah, you're supposed to close the board,
While
you
using
dummy.
the Ouija board, Liz asks,
Even I
"Are
know
you
that, and
here
I don't
with
believe in
us?" To which a terrifying little voice replies, "Yes." Ricky believes that he hears
was
the voice coming
multiple
from right
voices.
behind him. So he looks through a clothing rack that is nearby and sees the horrifying, deathly pale face of a woman. The couple has had enough and they just run out of there as fast as they can. Now, keep in mind that all of this was broadcast live on YouTube. So whether it's real or not, it would have been much harder to fake. But
Yeah.
whether it is real or fake,
give 'em that.
the footage is definitely very creepy.
Yeah, because that's
But
creepy.
if you want to take a look at the video for yourself, you can watch this entire exploration over on the YouTube channel, Ricky Velasquez.
Yeah, South America, they seem to find
Get
stuff.
me out of here.
Them and over
A
by
group
Africa
of friends are having a
and
great
Iran.
time in Torreon, Mexico when they decide to go on a very popular tourist attraction,
Nope.
the Cristo de la Noas
Nope.
cable car ride. The cable car provides beautiful scenery of the city as it transports tourists up the mountain and through the streets of Torreon.
You be
With
doing
such
it
a
alone.
spectacular bird's eye view of the city, the group of
Say I
friends
did
can't
it.
help but take a video
Nobody,
to
no
capture the
human
moment.
needs to be in the air.
What happens on this particular ride is very
Meant to be on the
disturbing.
ground.
Mándale saludos a Robert que está allá para acá.
Tatame tiene un box.
Tatame tiene.
¿Quién está gritando? ¿Qué se siente sola? ¿Sí oyeron? Una niña que se siente sola. No, una niña.
Oiga, no manches.
What sounds like the voice of a little girl can be heard screaming in terror, and the group has no idea where the voice is coming from.
Are those things
Now,
like
after the video was shared on Facebook,
soundproof?
many shocked viewers believe they hear the girl say,
doubt
quote, "Get me out of here. I feel alone."
Tatame tiene.
¿Quién está gritando?
I mean,
But
could it have been in one of those little
unfortunately, I
places
don't
across?
speak Spanish.
Right, I don't
So
either.
if you do, please let me know what you think the girl is saying down in the comments. Did the group accidentally capture a paranormal event on camera?
I don't think so.
You decide.
Tatame tiene.
I think somewhere right over there. Yeah, right over there.
We need scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. 7 days.
No.
Popular Japanese paranormal investigators Tomo and Hiro from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film are contacted by a desperate landlord of an allegedly haunted apartment. The landlord claims that just over 10 years ago, a family of 3 rented the apartment. One night, the father had an unexplained psychotic break and took the lives of his wife and child inside the apartment. Their bodies were found hidden in the closet. The father went on the run, and he was never found. Since the horrific incident, the owner finds it impossible to get tenants to stay in the apartment for more than a week.
Can you blame
He
him?
says that within 7 days,
Depends on the
all
price.
of them abruptly decide to just move out. So the landlord challenges the Omagatoki team to live in the apartment for 1 week to figure out just what it is about the property that causes tenants to refuse to stay. Investigator Tomo accepts the challenge and decides to live in the apartment alone for 7 days. A static camera records Tomo as he sleeps and spends time in the bedroom, where the tragedy took place 10 years earlier.
チャレンジ1日目、さっきまでねヒロ君と一緒にいたんで、そんなに感じなかったんですけど、やっぱりね一人ぼっちになっちゃうと嫌な空気はありますよね。周り何もないんで本当山奥の方な
He's got a teddy bear.
本当何かあったら本当どうしようみたいな感じはあるんですけど、
A teddy bear gonna stand
ま
up
あね
and
動
walk
画
off.
的に微妙ですけど、
We're getting
7
trapped.
日間何もなく無事に過ごせればいいかなと思うんですけどね。いやどうでしょう。特に、やることもなくてちょっと眠くなってきたんで、もう初日はこんな感じで寝ようと思います。
Tomo spends the first 2 nights and nothing really happens. But on the 3rd night, at around midnight, Tomo notices something very odd in the bathroom.
いやなんかさっき
Ghost gotta pee too.
あれなんか人影に見えないっすね。いやこれでさっきめちゃくちゃビビって外確認しに行ったんですよ。
Why don't you turn the lights on? I mean, I don't get that. People that would live there would turn their lights on. And that's what the landlord wants to know.
なんかいるように見えないっすか。おかしいよ。なんでだろう。
A strange shadow can be seen in the window, but Tomo can't find anything outside that could be casting the unexplained shadow.
Turn the lights
Then
on.
the next night,
what's their
night number 4, and things get a bit
A light
weirder.
switch. Let's take a
トイ
look.
レに行こうと思って気づいたんですけど、昨日フロアのすりガラスのところになんか影みたいなのがあったじゃないですか。で、ないっすよね。なんか昨日もっと影みたいなの映ってるような気がするんだけどな。おかしいよな。なんだったんだろう。
The shadow from the night before has now disappeared as mysteriously as it came. But when Tomo goes to bed, he's disturbed several times while trying to sleep. as he keeps getting the eerie feeling that someone is in the room with him, standing near the closet. Cut to nights 5 and 6, and now Tomo starts to complain that he hasn't been able to sleep as he keeps hearing unexplained footsteps, and even more terrifying, the unexplained mumbling voice of a woman. Now it's day 7.
That's what you want.
Tomo is exhausted and considers quitting the 7-day challenge and just going home, even though there's only 1 day left.
You got this, bro.
Eventually, he decides that he can tough it out and stays for the 7th and final
my
night.
man.
But I mean, if somebody moved in,
The
they would run a
investigator wakes
TV.
up the next day refreshed and happy.
Turn a light on?
He says he finally got a great night's sleep in the apartment.
お疲れ様です。今急遽トモさんに来てもらいました。トモさんは昨日の夜の出来事なんですけど、最終日。
Things like that feed off of your fear, though, especially if it's malevolent or if it's just angry because of how it was taken out in life.
この朝まで多
They
分
feed off of those energies and those emotions. So the fact that he didn't really show any fear or frustration or anything, just confusion.
昨日は怖い夢も見てないし
We've been sitting in a house for 7 days with no lights or a TV. Just a teddy bear.
わかりました。
And this is when things get weird. While Tomo is at work, Hiro goes through the footage that was recorded on the final night of the challenge. What he finds leaves him speechless, because something did happen that night. Something that Tomo has no recollection of. Something truly chilling.
Oh, it's one of those.
Best night of sleep.
Bro went all paranormal activity on us. Dude, he does not look there at all. Look at his eyes.
Yeah.
Bro.
Is that a dial tone?
Nope. Nope. You see it?
In the video, Tomo seems completely out of it as he grabs the camera and sits in front of a closet. The video footage
Dude,
begins
that
to
face
glitch as
freaks me
Tomo
out.
creepily smiles at the
That is
camera,
not an okay face.
and then inexplicably seems to just start crying. The footage begins to glitch and loop, repeating over and over as the terrifying face of a woman seems to peer out at the camera
That is
from
not
inside the
okay.
closet. Tomo says he doesn't remember anything about the incident, and until seeing the bizarre footage, he believed that he had slept
Could you
soundly
imagine
throughout the
If
night.
this was real, if this
So
really
could it
did
be
happen
that the
to him.
investigator captured the spirit
Which
of
by
the
the
woman
look on
whose
his
life was
face,
taken
like,
inside the bedroom?
He does not look there.
The woman whose body was found inside this same closet? Let me know what you think. You can watch this
His
entire
pupils are,
two-part
like,
investigation and many more scary
how
videos
big
over
his
on the
pupils
YouTube
are.
channel, Omega Toki Film.
All right, let's talk about this one. So what is with the dial tone
Yeah, that kind of
and
tripped me up.
with the glitching? Either he's a really good actor,
Yeah.
or he really was not conscious while he was holding that camera, because his eyes looked very dilated,
Yes.
and his face, it would take a lot of strength in his face to hold that weird look he just had for that stare and your face muscles would eventually tense up. And his, I mean, for 30 minutes at least, and the camera glitched, but just, I don't know.
It said like an hour and a half, because it was 30 minutes and then an hour.
Well, when it came back, he was all, you know.
Yeah, that was not cool.
Yeah, that was creepy looking.
That was
face
not
there.
okay.
But yeah, something happened in the time that it glitched that amused him, apparently. Yeah, I don't really believe in this stuff because I know so much of it can be done in post-editing, things of that nature, but there are these rare instances, and they happen from time to time. This is one of those instances where it's hard for me to question it because I really need to see how somebody can do that
Yeah.
so well. The shadow on the outside, my thoughts, and without going back and looking at it, which eventually I think I will just because I'm curious, why is it when you saw the thing outside, the shadow, then you step outside and you don't see anything? But what I did see was a windowsill that kind of went into that window. So there was a little ledge there you could put potted plants, things of that nature. The shape of it could, in my opinion, easily be a cat that may have jumped up in that windowsill and was sitting there because you saw it move a little
Like
bit.
perched.
Yeah, just sitting there, you know, perched up on there, checking things out. He didn't turn a light on, so you could see on the windowsill. So that one kind of bugged me. I mean, I would have personally, I wouldn't have done that without having distraction. And the thing is, the landlord hired him
Yeah.
to spend a week there to find out why tenants were moving and apprehensive to stay or people to even rent. So you need to at least make it similar to what they would go through. You know, most of them would have a television.
Yeah.
So there's electronics, so you need power, which means you have a light switch that you can turn the damn lights on from time to time and not always just sit there looking. I mean, your mind, your mental state, that's almost like being in solitary confinement. I don't know, that one intrigues me. Into the Woods.
Into the Woods. So it's another week and another mysterious video. This time I was emailed about a very old video without a source that's been making the rounds on social media. In the video, a group of friends are camping in the middle of the forest. Late into the night, they start to hear strange sounds coming from the dark woods. Now, in what is probably a terrible decision, they decide to grab their flashlights and go to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
That's what happens in VHS.
No, I'm out in the woods, it ain't gonna be chilling. It's gonna have a bullet hole.
Oh, it's like This is Blair Witch all over again.
Yeah. Bigfoot!
I give Nuke this. He's been pulling some real good ones lately.
Yeah, Nuke stepped up his game. Proud of him. They were getting weak for a while there. Oh yeah! Toot!
As they search for the source of the creepy sounds, the group spots what appears to be some kind of creature with glowing eyes hiding in the tree line.
Shifter!
Online viewers have pointed out that even with the potato quality old video, you can still see that the strange unidentified creature actually appears to blink before it runs off into the woods,
Shifter!
adding just a tiny bit more credibility to this very odd footage.
Look like Ace Frehley from
without a
Kiss.
source, once again, we'll never know the full story on this old video. So is it real or just an elaborate hoax? As always,
We found Paul Stanley!
you decide. Getting your foot in the door.
Yeah, you could prove
Now, if you've watched this channel for any length of time, you know that I've featured a ton of Saudi door-kicking ghost hunters.
That doesn't get
These
me.
include Adventure Allah, Yaza 1200,
Oh, yeah, my
Abdul
favorite.
Al-Anbari,
I love
and the
the door
guy we'll be
kickers.
focusing on in this video, Adventure Jassim.
Bismillah.
Now, if you're not familiar with the
Rambos.
Saudi ghost hunters I've featured, then here's a quick tutorial. Number 1, they love hunting jinns.
إذا في جن يا جن يا جن آخر مرة.
Number 2, the jinns often seem to throw large objects at them.
لعن الله.
Bismillah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Dude, they have no fear.
They always go by themselves. There's never a team of them.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
And what's
And
funny
finally,
is they
number
do that
3,
to
and
piss it
most
off more.
important of all, Saudi ghost hunters love kicking down spooky doors.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite
بسم الله
parts.
لا إله إلا الله.
This is it! We found it!
Yep. This is one of my favorite ever.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله.
This cat kicks in every door. There's another door gonna slam on it. He'll kick it.
بسم الله لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما
Throwing big
Now,
wheels at
recently
him.
I was sent a video that reveals something new and absolutely terrifying.
New gens.
Door's already kicked down.
Good to know. All the gens are over there.
Jins love shaking doors.
الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه
Kick it off the
يعلم ما بين
hinges.
أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم.
Right? You only kick the door off.
Hell yeah, I love these guys.
I love them.
لا إله إلا الله.
They're where the term Rambo it came
That's
from.
right. Apparently, these spooky doors are fighting back now. So, just a heads up, if you're a door kicking Saudi ghost hunter or you just aspire to be one,
You gotta step up your game.
you be careful out there.
You be careful, man.
Step it up.
لا إله إلا الله.
They are the Winchesters of the Middle East.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من
We found the Winchesters.
لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله.
Gonna kick that one.
If you're new to the channel, honestly, my videos come out at weird times.
Bro. You stepped up your game. We are proud of you, Nuke.
Yeah, that one had a really, really good one. That Japanese one. Japanese are the ones I
They're
worry
creepy.
I worry the most about them. They're almost like they're planned horror movies the way that they do theirs.
Yeah, like if that was
So-
a horror movie, that would freak me out. Like I got chills from that face, man. That was
They're good at that. I mean, they Japanese love horror, so it always makes me skeptical. When you're in Japan, I'm always skeptical because they're
He's always waiting on the black-haired chick with the white gown.
yeah. She shows up about half the time.
Half the time.
Shout out, Xiaolong.
Shalom.
Love your stuff.
We love you, man.
It's funny to me watching these people over in the Middle East and in Saudi, the way they react compared to the way the Japanese react. Because Japanese crap their pants. They freak out. They are all over the map the way that they're just, I don't know, they freak out. These Saudi guys, you ain't scaring them.
They just pray and start kicking doors down.
Yeah, in Japan, normally it's two of them. It's Hiro and Yogashiki, or, there's always some other one.
Yeah.
Saudi, I ain't never seen two Saudis together ever ghost hunting. They just run out by themselves and just hit record and start screaming Allah. Something goes down.
Shmullah.
Hishmallah.
Kick the door. And they're always looking for gens.
Yeah, they're
What is
fun.
up with the... What? I just have to know. What is the fascination with gens and genies?
They get a lot of people watching.
Your house isn't haunted, you're lonely.
But it also goes to show you the sheer bravery of these guys.
Seriously, because if something that we can't see is picking up this big old tank and running it at us, I'm out of there.
We fought these guys for, years. Couldn't beat them. That's because they're fearless.
They literally don't
Fearless.
care. They
They'll-
said, try me, bro.
Yeah, they coming hard. So yeah, those dudes there, they're fun. I enjoy watching theirs. It's just, like you said, it's a lot of door kicking. I like it better when stuff starts moving around or they start hearing hisses and stuff. That's interesting.
I like watching them just because they are exactly what I aspire to be. Fearless.
Yeah, if you're going ghost hunting, I get so sick of people that, what? Let's wait 20 seconds and go investigate. They find nothing.
Yeah, no.
But they heard something. Oh, Shmala there hears something. He's bailing down the hall.
Running for it. And it don't matter if they're throwing bed frames.
Yeah, he running a 4.540, headed straight for that door, getting ready to kick. Good one, Nuke.
Good one.
Got to give it to you on that one, Nuke. That was another good one. So the last two, if you hadn't checked out our last one, go back.
Check it out.
We did his previous one, and it was really good too. So it's well worth a watch. Get in the comments, as always. Let us know your thoughts on the whole ghostly thing, and do you believe? Are you skeptical?
Do you hunt? Do you have videos?
If you would have seen Bigfoot, would you have put slugs in him to show everybody that I found Bigfoot? Here he is, right here.
I would. Shoot.
Like, share,
Subscribe.
do the thing.
Do the same.
And until the next time, guys, as always, come at me, bro!